You want to make $1 million in the stock market, or trading Forex, or trading commodities, and so do I. Why not? It's a great idea. That's what we do. That's why we trade the stock market, for that moment in time when you can make an absolute fortune out of nowhere. I've been doing this for 30 years. It's a really long time. And today I'm going to take you to the charts and I'm going to show you a strategy that will make you profitable. That will turn you into a decent, profitable trader that'll make you money when you're trading Forex, when you're trading commodities, when you're trading futures, when you're trading indexes, or even if you're just trading equity in the stock market. It's the best way to become a profitable trader. Will it make you $1 million? Well, that all depends on you, because we all think that we can jump into the stock market and quickly make $1 million. We can quickly jump in there and the money will just flow, because there's so many people out there that have told you that you can turn $100 into $1 million. And to do that, unfortunately, firstly, you've got to be pretty lucky, or secondly, you've got to be an absolute genius, because it's not really that easy and it's not really that possible to do that if you don't know what you're doing, particularly and if you haven't become a seasoned trader. And even then, making that kind of money in the stock market is just not something you see people do. As far as making the $1 million goes, that might be a bit tricky, but I will be able to show you a strategy that'll at least make you profitable, because you probably hear, because you've tried trading before, because you have tried trading, because you've got into trading, and maybe you haven't quite succeeded at it. Maybe you're looking for an easier system or a better way to make money in the stock market, an easier way to find that profitability that's eluding you, that you're not quite getting to. Because if you're already a massively profitable trader, then that's absolutely amazing, and you probably don't want to be changing your strategy, and you probably don't want to be changing your system too much, whatever that system might be. And this might just be of interest to you to see what I'm doing and see how it works with what you might be doing, for example. But many of you might just be break even, and if you break even, believe me, you've done extremely well also. It's amazing if you've actually managed to become a break-even trader. But I can almost guarantee you that 80% of you are probably losing in the stock market. 80% of you are probably struggling to make any money at all. In fact, the money is probably depleting and going down. And that is not caused by the system that you're using. Let me know in the comments what system you're using. Let me know what systems you guys think are the systems to use that you've been taught to use, that maybe you paid $1 million for a course for, and they told you this is the way you're going to make money. And 9 times out of 10, that course would have told you to wait for the stars to align on the left and the moon to turn green on the right before you can take any kind of trade. And this is where the big issue comes in with people teaching you how to trade in the stock market. But guys, please let me know in the comments what system they've told you to use, what system they said will take $100 and turn it into $1 million for you, because I really want to know. I really am interested to know what system that is. But before we go to the charts, guys, just remember, trading is risky. 80% of traders do lose money. And if you don't like risk and you don't like losing money, do me a favor and don't trade. Rather stay away from trading if that's not your thing. After we've been to the charts, we'll have a look at the 50-50 of trading and the fear that causes you to lose in the stock market. And I'll also show you the free gift that I've got for you, and also talk about the trade of the day that I offer you every single day. Right, let's go to the charts. Let's go and have a look at how you can trade, the best way you can trade, so that you can become a profitable trader in the markets. Those of you that have watched my videos before will probably know what system I use, but go and have a look anyway, because you know what? There might be something you missed. Go check it out, guys. So you obviously want to know the easiest way that you can make money in the stock market. Now, you know, on Monday, I brought out the video that shows you the moving average crossover, and I've showed you Fibonacci, and I've showed you all these different trading systems that are out there. And I'm going to still show you lots more. But at the end of the day, I don't use indicators. I don't worry about systems like that, because at the end of the day, it's all in the strategy and how you apply your strategy when you're trading in the stock market. So let's have a look at this particular trade here. This is the Nikkei. We've taken a short on this trade. Now, what have we done? We've placed our stop loss at 39.2, and we've placed our take profit at 36,200. Look at the difference between the profit and the loss here. Okay, so if this trade was to lose, it would lose $773. If it was to win, it would win $2,227. Do you see the point here? Point is, you're making a much bigger profit on your wins than you are losing on your losses. Now, the whole idea of this trading strategy is this. You've got to get over your fear and you've got to walk away and let this trade play out. But if this trade gets down to this 37.6, 37.5 level, what you want to be doing is taking the stop loss and moving it down to cost, moving it down into the area where you took the trade in the first place, because then you're not losing a cent. You've actually gained $773 instead of losing that money if the trade was to take a loss. Now, on this trading system that we are applying here, the idea is not to lose more than $1,000 on every single trade and to try and make at least $2,000 on every single trade. That way, when you lose 5, you only lose the $5,000, and when you win 5, you make the $10,000. And in my mathematical calculations, that should make you a $5,000 profit. Now that is a decent profit for anyone in any market. That's the strategy, guys, is to lose less on your losses and make more on your wins. The idea is don't take more than $1,000 loss on any trade, and don't try not to win less than $2,000 on any trade. Then it doesn't matter if your stop loss is less than $1,000. That's just breaking the rule a little bit. But it does, and it doesn't matter if your profit's a little bit more than the $2,000, because that's just breaking the rule a little bit, but it's breaking it in your favor. You'd rather lose $700 or $800 than $1,000 at the end of the day. And if you can bring this up to cost, then you're absolutely losing nothing. How do we do this? We trade with support and resistance, and that's as simple as it gets, guys. It's so easy. You take the chart to the day chart, and on the day chart, what you do is you find your levels on the day chart. Now, if you look at it, you take it to a line chart, you look for the closing prices, you take your resistance and you take your support and you draw them in. Once you've got those levels, you take it back to the candlestick chart. You go back to the chart time frame you're trading on. In this case, it's the 4 hours, and I like trading on the 4 hours because I can walk away and leave the trading by itself and go and enjoy myself, and that's just the way it is. Now, a lot of people would have been calling this trade long, and well, it's just me. This is in resistance. There's a couple of red candles here. So for me, I'm calling the trade short for now. While the trade is not invalid, while the trade is good, we'll stay in the trade. The euro US dollar, this is just a tiny little trade just to show you what I was playing with. I should have made a much bigger trade today. But short again, looking for the long trade down here, and the short take invalidation period is just halfway round about here, which gives you a much less stop loss than there is a gain on this particular trade. You can take any trade this way and you can be successful if you understand that the stock market is effectively a 50-50 game. And if you take your trades this way and you take 10 trades this way and you win 5 of the 10 trades, you will become a profitable trader and you will make that $1 million that you've been aiming for at the end of the day. Just keep in mind, guys, that trading is not a quick get rich quick scheme. It's a career. It's a way to make a living. It's a way to survive and make money, but it's not a get rich quick scheme. Stop thinking of it as a scheme where you can jump in and quickly gamble and make some money. It doesn't work like that. The way it works is simple. It's a 50-50 game. It's a career. You win some, you lose some. Once you learn how to lose, that's when you start making money in the stock market. So it's quite easy. If you want to trade a share, you can trade a share as well. If you're looking at something to buy, you can come in here and you can also just buy yourself some shares and use the same principle to buy your shares. So for example, this is looking a bit short at the moment. It gets down to support, you buy it long and you hold it for a longer period of time. And there's your Tesla share, similar sort of scenario. Now, if I look at these shares, it looks to me like the stock market's kind of hitting its ceiling. It's kind of hitting a point where it wants to say I've had enough. But if I look at the US 500, it does actually look like it wants to go long in this particular area. Let's see what happens. Let's see how that goes. But I just thought that I'd show you the simple way that you can actually make money in the stock market and become profitable. So that's the charts, and that's how we trade to become profitable traders at the end of the day. It's all about understanding that the market is a 50-50 game. When you trade in the stock market, there's a 50% chance that you're going to win a trade, and there's a 50% chance that you're going to lose a trade. And you'll say to me, but Rob, if you've got a strategy, if you've got a system, surely it must have an edge. Surely we should win 7 or 8 trades out of 10 with a system that should beat the stock market. Well, I hate to put it to you, and I hate to tell you this, and I hate to let you in on a little secret, and that is that the stock market is not made up of charts and candlesticks and little bits of news and things like that. Do you know what the stock market's made up of? The Forex traders, the equity traders, the commodities traders. It's made up of human beings. Human beings that trade the stock market. Whether it's an algorithm or a bot, there's someone controlling it. There's someone with real money that's trading in the market. And his sole ambition is to win. Nobody gets into trading to lose. I hope you understand that nobody gets into trading so they can give you some money. Everyone gets into trading so that they can be a winner and they can make a profit in the stock market. Now, what you have to understand when you're trading in a market that's been made for you is you're trading against other traders effectively. You're trading against people out there that know what they're doing, that are in this game to win. And that turns this into a 50-50 game because every single trader out there believes they've got an edge. Every single trader out there believes they're going to win. But if everybody was to win, there wouldn't be a market. And if everybody was to lose, there wouldn't be a market. It's just that some win more than others. And you might wonder why that is. And that's because there's a couple of people out there that are real pros. Big companies, for example, that trade in the markets, that have the edge, that really do have the edge, that really do understand what trading's all about. And what trading's all about is what I showed you in the charts there. It's about managing the risk and understanding that you can lose in the market, making less losses and making bigger wins. The point is to make a big win and a small loss in every trade. The way I show every trader to do this is to take a trade. I don't care what the strategy you use. I don't care what system you use. If you use my support and resistance system, bully for you, fantastic. I'm really happy to help you with that and show you along the way and how that system works. Am I saying to you that that's the system that's going to beat every other system? No, certainly not. Because there's loads of systems out there that expect you to wait for the stars to align on the left and the moon to turn into green cheese before you can take a trade. Millions of systems, strategies. Look at how many moving averages there are available, or systems. Look at how many little indicators are available on any given chart. There's loads of systems that you can use to trade the stock market. But how come 80% of people are losing? It's because it's the way you apply yourself to the trading game. And that's why I say to you, what I tell every trader is decide how much loss, how much maximum loss you're prepared to take every single trade this week, this month, or for whatever length period of time. Those are the trades that you're going to take. And on every single trade, let's say you choose $200, $250. Usually it's about 1% of your account. So if you've got a $100,000 account, probably be $1,000. So let's use $1,000 on your $100,000 account. So you put a maximum loss of $1,000 on every single trade you take. But that means you can't make tens and 20 thousands of dollars on every single trade, obviously. But the $100,000 that you've opened on that account, that's your buffer for you to make money. Now what you do is you risk $1,000 on every single trade. You can take 10 trades, you can take 20 trades, doesn't matter as long as the buffer's covering that loss. But you take 20 trades, you've risked $20,000, but you've risked it over 20 trades. 10 of them should win, 10 of them might lose. That way you should be profitable if you use the right system. Because the idea is maximum of $1,000 loss on every single trade means at least a $2,000 win on every single trade or more. So for every win that you take, you want to make more than $2,000. And for every loss that you take, you want to lose less than $1,000. $1,000 or less, $2,000 or more. That's your business plan. You don't have to write it down. It's not important to write it down. That's as simple as your business plan gets. My business plan is lose $1,000 on every trade maximum and win $2,000 on every single trade or more. Then to add to the business plan, a very simple policy of when the trade moves into profit, when it starts making money and it moves that $1,000 into profit, move your stop loss up to cost. When you do that, you will be in profit and your fear will be telling you, oh, take take the profit. There's profit. Don't take the profit, guys. There's no need to. Unless you feel, and you've been trading for a long time, that, hey, this trade's going to invalidate if I don't take this profit. Let me rather just take this profit. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But do yourself a favor and try and follow the win. You're $1,000 in profit. You're not $2,000 in profit. You're $1,000 in profit. So now you move the stop loss up to cost. What have you lost? Nothing. In fact, you've gained $1,000 because when you took that trade, you paid $1,000 for it. You paid that $1,000 for that trade because effectively, that if you'd lost, that's what you would have paid. Now you're getting the trade for free. Now you're in the trade. You're $1,000 up and the trade is free. Even if it comes back and you make $100, you still made a profit. You're in the trade for free. Now, if it keeps on going up, you can keep moving the stop loss up and you can keep making more profit. And in fact, if the trade looks good, you can add to the trade, make the trade even bigger and make even more profit on that particular trade. That's the business plan, guys. That's as simple as it gets. It's not complicated. That's 50-50 trading. When you understand that the market is made up of human beings and that fear is your biggest enemy, that what you need to do, you see, if you're trading 5 minutes, it's really difficult because you're watching charts and you're watching big red candles, big green candles, and it's actually pushing you around and confusing you. And when you see things happening, you trade in and out too quickly and you overtrade. When you trade like I do, which is more like a position trade, and it's on the 4-hour chart, you can take your trade, take your stop loss there, so you take profit there and go and do whatever you need to do. You don't have to sit and watch the charts. You can leave the charts and you can walk away and come back later, have a look, and if it's in your favor, you can move your stop loss around, etc., etc. If it goes against you, it costs you $1,000. If it goes for you, it makes you a couple of $1,000 when you're not around. And that's the basis of trying to be profitable in the marketplace. That's what it's all about, guys. It's as simple as that. The free gift, pop down, go to the description, get your free Forex book. It's there for you, and I'm not asking you anything for it. It's a little bit about trends. There's 3 ways to trade in the stock market. One is with trends, one is with overbought, oversold situations, and one is when it's in a range. Those are the 3 things you use to trade in the stock market. Keep it simple, guys. Don't get complicated. Don't look for little fancy little tricks and all the rest of it, because you'll be spending hours looking at all those little tricks. You'll be paying millions for all those little courses that you take. And there'll be someone out there that'll throw a dart at the chart and he'll make a profit because he's using the right mindset. And that's what it's all about. Using the right mindset. Getting over the fear will make you profitable. Get your free Forex book. Enjoy it. Trade of the day. Every single day I put a trade of the day out on the little blog. Go check it out. I normally post it on the community so that you can go to the blog and go and check it out. But every single day, put a free trade of the day out there for everyone to have a look at. It's just an idea. It's not trading advice. It's just there so that you can have a look at what I'm doing and see if it matches what you want to do. Also, for the members who join on YouTube, I put a video out every day about the trades for the day, and I also put a little list of what trades would be or which direction I would take on any one particular product for a trade on that particular day, or which way I feel those markets are going to go and that sort of thing. So that's also there, and whatever other benefits are available for you in the membership. So go and have a bit of fun and join that as well. Guys, I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it went well for you, and I hope you have a fantastic trading week further. Don't forget to come and join us live tomorrow. Tomorrow's the US session, and we'll talk a little bit further about fear and the things that go on in your mind so that you can become a millionaire trader. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers. Till next time. Ciao, thanks, and bye.